Hello, hello, hello. This is video log number 3, January 6th. Can't believe I've made it. Where do I begin? Today was a very productive day. I was able to get a lot of stuff done. I woke up at 7 a.m. It's no crazy feat as far as waking up, but I was able to wake up at 7 a.m. and I set my alarms for like 6 a.m., but I woke up at 7 a.m. I had drop-offs at 9 a.m. I had to be ready by 9 a.m. So I woke up at 7. I think I actually got up at like 7:20 a.m. and I went to work making breakfast and stuff. And in between making breakfast, I would research some casting directors to stop by. Jaden did the same thing. He researched casting directors as well. He was picking out commercial directors, I was picking out TV directors and stuff like that. And so I was just rushing to get ready. And sure enough, waking up at 7:20 or 30 or whatever I woke up at wasn't enough time to be ready for drop-offs by 9 a.m. Considering that I had to be back after drop-offs at 11:30 a.m. To go to class, Wednesday technique class, intermediate with Holly, which that's a good story. Kathleen actually subbed today, so that was great. And then after that, I had an audition at 4 p.m. In Hollywood for a show called Betrayed. It's another crime drama, like a reenactment show, I believe. So I'm getting plenty of auditions for those. And then I came back here. But anyway, so I got ready for drop-offs. I was able to get in the car for drop-offs. I had my new shirt on, courtesy of Trunk Club. And me and Jaden were off. We decided to make our first stop at, where was it? We made our first stop on Magnolia Boulevard, right near Republic of Pie, at this little casting office, and memorized names. We went in. It was pouring rain again today, pouring rain all day today. And we went into this office. There was one woman there, Lindsay, I can't think of her last name, and she was in a rush. She was like the only one there, and so she was like, what the heck are you guys doing? Before we could even say audition request, we kind of forgot that. That kind of went out the window today. We just said, here to drop off headshots and introduce ourselves, yada yada yada. She said, thank you very much, drop them off, goodbye, and that was kind of it for her. On the next one, we went to, and I gotta think now, because we went to Bill Bailey's, but before that, where was the second place that we went to? Went to a place on Lancashire. We went to, I don't remember the casting office, but Maddie Patton, I believe, something like that. Cammy Patton was the casting director we went to go try and see for a commercial casting director office. And there was nobody there, but luckily her husband, Andrew, was right outside of the actual office. And he was like, hey, what are you guys doing? I was like, oh, hey, we're dropping off headshots. He's like, well, she's not here, but I can take them for you if you'd like. So he took the headshots, and that was great. We got to just say hi to him real fast, and that was cool. I wish we would have said more and stuff. And then after that, we went and got coffee. And then picked up gift cards. Had a little talk with Michael over at Starbucks. And it's just so much fun hanging out with Jay and doing these drop-offs. These are going to be times that we look back at, and we're just going to be like, wow, that was a lot of fun. So after that, then we went to Bill Bailey's office. There was no Bill Bailey there. We saw a woman named Michelle who was assisting a session. We saw a session runner named Randall. And then we left, and then the last place we stopped at was CBS Studios to try and sneak in to see Allison Silverberg and Jonathan Clay Harris. It went kind of similar to one of the past ones where we couldn't get through security. We confused the hell out of them by saying that we were there for an audition request, which made her think that we were there for an audition. And we didn't have our IDs on us, purposely. Well, Jaden didn't have his. I purposely didn't have mine after I found out Jaden didn't have his. And we just had our headshots. And then we went in, got turned down after like 10 minutes of sitting there with the security guards. Janet was a very nice old security guard lady. She was great. Loved her. Couldn't get in. So we went around the back to the mail room and dropped off headshots in clear windowed envelopes, which were very nice, courtesy of Jaden. So yeah, it was good. It was good. So after that, Jaden drove me back home, dropped me off. I went to class. Class was great. I did a exercise with Michelle. I was the door, and I had a very strong door. I made it about Michelle was my girlfriend, and she had a bunch of people over to an Airbnb mansion under my Airbnb account. They trashed it, and then I somehow owed like a bunch of money to clean up the place and damages and stuff like that. It went really well, and then the class was just great anyway. Kathleen, I can't think of her name, was the person, the teacher, the instructor, and it was great. Kathleen just did a lot of smart things, like usual. She was very inspiring, like usual. Everyone was just good. Dominic was great. Justin and Adam had a very special alone indoor at the end of class. Flirting with Jocelyn is always so much fun. I love that woman. Mariel's a sweetheart. Mariel's just so talented. Mariel is really, really good. So class was great. After class, I went to my 4 p.m. audition. I got there at 3:30. I memorized my 2 lines of dialogue. I went in and had a nice time because I was just relaxed because I didn't really care, and said hi to people, was talking to people and stuff. And then I went in for the audition with sides that weren't the actual sides, weren't the sides that I got at least, and did the sides, but I only had 1 page of the sides actually. I thought I had both. I thought I had the only sides. It was 1 page. It was supposed to be 2 page. Excuse me. And I went and did the 1 page, and there was 1 page on there was 1 scene on the first page, and then it started the second scene. I just thought there was 1 line in the second scene. So when I went into the second scene with the reader, she started reading more, and I immediately was able to put 2 and 2 together that there's more sides to this. And so I just went for it, and I just improv'd the best I could in the circumstances given, and it went, I think, well. I think it went really well, actually. That was really interesting. And then I emailed my agent, Nicole, afterwards and told her about how she didn't give me the right sides, but it went really well, and that was really cool. So yeah, and then I came home, and I ate a bunch of food because I was so hungry. I only brought snacks with me for the day. And I worked out, and dinner plans with Ariana canceled. We were going to talk about classes and workshops and stuff like that. What did I do? I made some notes on casting about. I read a little bit about a Donald Trump article, watched some inspirational stuff. Did a little bit of reading about Sundance, the program for Sundance, the movies that are going to be there and stuff. And I'm so going to be there. I'm so going. That's going to be so cool. I had to turn down Artem. He offered me snowboarding for another weekend here coming up, so I can't go to that. But I had to turn him down. But would have been really cool. And I'm just really believing in the law of attraction and knowing that if I just keep doing what I'm doing, I'm going to be fine. But I can't mistake being busy with progress and accomplishing things. So I need to figure out how to get things accomplished. And I know I need to make my own stuff. I do. But I just feel like that I can book things through auditioning. I really can. So I'm excited to continue to go out and pound the pavement. Because it was a good day for drop-offs. It wasn't the best, but I'm feeling more comfortable doing it. I'm feeling at ease, like I can go in and talk to people, and that's great because I'm usually so nervous walking in. And it's just helping for my auditions, because then I went to an audition after class and I was just like, whatever. I was still nervous, but it was really good. So it was a good day. It's 7 o'clock at night. I'm going to spend a couple more hours trying to get some work done because I have so much stuff to do, and then it's right back at it again tomorrow. So this is my third video log ever, and the third consecutive day, and I am now signing out.